Good morning and welcome to Williams Dog Training Company. We're here today with Fred and Katie, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Katie's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and motivations that we use while we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot training leash, and he's going to keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which then leaves his left hand free to give the correction. The correction that we give is a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Katie has been fitted with her own personal training collar, and we will be sure to show you how to properly put that collar on and use it during your one-on-one lesson. Now, as you can see, Katie is sitting very nicely on Fred's left-hand side, which is where all of our obedience training takes place. The first command that they're going to go ahead and demonstrate for you is heeling, and heeling is proper walking on a leash. Fred and Katie take off doing that now, and the command that you're going to use is Katie heel, and you're going to start walking. You're not going to wait for her to start. You're going to simply start walking yourself, and she will fall in line nicely, heeling at your left heel position. She should not be lagging behind on that leash, nor should she be lunging ahead and pulling on that leash. Also incorporated into our heeling exercise is an automatic sit. So every time you're out walking with her and you stop, she should sit nicely, and there is a good example for you right there. We'll show you another one coming up here. Fred's going to stop, and she sits. Very nicely done, Katie. The next command they're going to demonstrate for you is the stay command, and the stay command is a hand and voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm in front of her muzzle and the one-word command to stay.
Oh, stay.
And then walk out to the end of the leash. And Katie should remain seated throughout the entire command. Now, Fred did not give the down command, so he's going to simply heel her out of that, put her in another sit stay, and walk out to the end of the leash. It's important to make sure that she follows through with the command from beginning to end. This is a great command to practice frequently throughout your day to help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. Fred's going to go ahead and return back, walking all the way around. Very good. And they'll demonstrate that again. Now, when you're practicing your sit-stay at home, you want to start at about 1 minute, and you'll slowly increase your time increments up to 3 minutes. Again, make sure you're practicing that one frequently throughout your day to help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time.
Stay.
Now, this time, Fred leaves her in a sit-stay, but instead of return... Oh, she broke the command.
Stay.
You notice every time she breaks the command, he tells her no. Now they're going to demonstrate the recall or the come command. He uses her name to call her in. She comes in and sits nicely in front of him. Returns to heel position by heeling around the back. Sitting nicely.
Stay.
We'll demonstrate that again. Good job. And he calls her in. She comes in, sits nicely. Heels around the back of him. Returning to his left-hand side. She sits nicely. Great job. Now, it's important to use lots of praise and positive reinforcement when working Katie through her commands. It'll keep her motivated throughout her training sessions, whether it be physically petting her or a verbal good girl, letting her know that she's completing them appropriately. If she does not, then you tell her no and repeat the command and follow through with a correction if need be. Now, the next command they're going to demonstrate is the first of our down commands. Again, you're going to use the open flat of your left palm, but this time straight down towards the ground, and the one-word command to down for our down from the heel position. Give her the stay command out to the end of your leash, same as the sit stay with the down stay. Practice this command frequently throughout the day to help build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. This command is 3 minutes, and you're going to work up to about 5 minutes. Fred walks around again. Great job remaining in her down stay. He lets her know by giving her a little pet there, letting her know she did a great job. They will demonstrate that again. This is a good time to remind you that although you should be generalizing your commands both indoors and outdoors and throughout the day, you want to make sure that you are also doing about a 10 to 15 minute formal obedience session such as this video here. And Fred's going to demonstrate the come command from the down position this time. Very nicely done. By practicing your commands every day, it'll give you a better feel for going through her commands with her, and it helps her to realize that she needs to respond to her commands from you as well. Part of the transition back home. This last command that they're setting up for Sit down from a distance. And for this command, leave her in a sit stay. Out to the end of the leash. Give the down command with your right hand. Good job.
Stay.
Before he turns back. Good job.
Stay.
I'm going to demonstrate that again.
Down.
Good job. We've demonstrated for you today all the obedience commands that Katie has learned here at school. It's been a pleasure working with Katie, and we thank you again for choosing Williams Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.